where the pine trees sway. There's a new kind of catch that's here to stay. Invasive green crabs, they've come to invade, but we'll turn the tables and make them pay.
It's pretty much getting to be that time of year, and I've been in Iceland for a week, so I got a lot of stuff to catch up on. So here we go. Going out past where I have gear set right now. Start to set some new gear, of course. I'll haul these traps a little bit later. I'm here kind of not when I wanted to be. I wanted to get here before the tide was in. It's pretty much high tide right now, so I have a very limited amount of time to get the work done that I want to get done before the tide starts to go out. So the West Keg is a tidal river. So when the tide comes in pretty fast. When it goes out, it also goes out pretty fast. So hopefully I'll be able to get this gear set. I'm going to go see if I can pick up some other gear in front of my cottage. Oh, there's a seal right over there. I don't know if you can see it. He's hunting something in there, poking his nose up. But I'm going to start setting gear right in here. And get the season going. So I gotta get, I got my traps already baited up. There's bait in them. Just have to get the warp out, get them set up for setting. So I noticed that they were a little bit in deeper water. So I'm gonna put my first trap right in here. So this is not deep water in the West Keg. So we're talking maybe 15-20 feet max. So that's at high tide. Low tide's quite a bit lower. So as you can imagine, I have to be kind of careful so close to shore so I don't mess things up with my boat, or more importantly with the outboard. I'm still getting used to this boat. It's a 17-foot Carolina Skiff DLX with a 40 horse Mercury on it. It runs really great. I love it. I do love it. But I'm just not used to it, how it handles it. It certainly glides a lot more in turns than the Boston Whaler did. Oop, I don't want that going in. That's my brush. It just handles nicely, I think. But it's different. So, it's all stuff I'm getting used to. Dropping my brush for cleaning up. I have my crate here in case I get any crabs. There's a few people that are interested in trying them today. Maybe I'll get them to them. We'll have to see, of course. You never know what you're going to get. I probably do, but seeing as how I haven't checked for about a week now, it's always a tough call. But I got to get this gear set. Get ready for fishing this season, and hopefully get myself a lot of green crabs flowing here. I think I'm making a difference here on the West Keg. I think I'm making a difference here. Had a couple fishermen tell me they think that there's a smaller population of green crabs now, which I'm glad to hear. That ball buoy right there, that's where I put my my crates on when I have crabs. I need to work on that. I'm not going to be able to do it today because my boat is not on mooring. I'm still trailering it. I need to check my mooring and make sure that it's going to hold this boat. I have half a mind to replace the mooring with something a bit heavier, but I don't know yet. It held the Boston Whaler just fine. That was, 600 pounds, so it's gonna do okay. at least for a little while. See, this is the other thing. I'm just not used to coming up on these buoys in this boat. It's such a weird experience. Here we go. A few green crabs in there, not many, but a few. I'll take them. The female with eggs right there. You see her? This trap needs some bait. On this situation for sure. It's actually not too bad. Not good, but would have liked to have had a few more in there, but you know what? I'm going to kind of keep it in this area. Although I was noticing last week or the week before last that they seem to be in deeper water for some reason. You know, usually they're right up in the shallows, you know, like 3 or 4 feet of water. For some reason, you know, when I hauled them the last time, they seemed to be more in the gear that was deeper. So I don't know if that's something, or I don't know what I was experiencing, but something going on there. Anyway, so this is what I mean. This boat, you know, coming in against the current that's going out, this boat just slides wicked. You know, it just went right over that buoy. So hopefully here get a little bit better approach. I don't know if I should be still in gear and hauling or what, but I'm going to keep it the way it is right now. Oh, yeah, I got to work on that. That's not gonna fly. Not throughout the season. Oh, a little lobster in there. You see that lobster? Gotta let him go. I'm glad to see him. Nice little guy. More green crabs. Take them. Small ones right now. It's a little different than what I'm accustomed to. That is a bit of an encouraging thing if they're small. The big ones are just a menace. Although there's a lot of females in here, so who knows? Maybe the males are coming in for the females. Just haven't made it in yet. Not a lot of green crabs. Hopefully this gear in here will have a few more, since they usually come in for the oyster. This has been taken up off the bottom, so it might have a few in here if I get lucky. Yeah, this boat just friggin' curves right around. It's crazy. Green crabs looking like they're getting ready to mate. They should not have been in this trap, because this trap has a little issue. And where's my bag? There it is. So I have to have, like on a lobster trap, an escape. And what that means is there's a little cutout in the side of the trap with a little door, and you have to have a ferrous metal that's holding it so that it will rust out. In the event that you lose the trap, anything that's inside of it will be able to get out, because in time, not much time either, as it turns out, these little pieces of ferrous wire will indeed rust out. So that's what happened. I didn't have any ability to catch them. I had a lot of periwinkles on this one. But let's get a piece of fresh bait in here, see what can happen. See if that will work any magic, freshen it up a little bit. Sometimes it does help, sometimes it does not. But the reality is you don't know until you give her a try. So I'm gonna cut up a little swizzle of bait here. That. Get it inside of here. Just to freshen it up a tad. I do not have my oil skins on today. That was a choice I made, probably a poor choice because my pants are getting soaked. It could actually easily be that they came in, they ate, and they left. Oh, there's another one just hanging out there. So that's a distinct possibility as well. And hope not, but they should not be able to get out too easily, but sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. A few in here. Yeah, this thing corners like crazy. Such a weird feeling to have that sideways drift after being in that whaler. But wow, no, I like it. I definitely like that. It's just it's just different getting used to. Well, this has not been a good haul at all, but I wasn't necessarily expecting a lot. I just know that this is about the time of year when the green crabs start picking up. I didn't have many traps in. One of them had a problem. This is on the bottom. That's why that stuff's on there. Oops, on the bottom, that's a rock. And interestingly, only one green crab. No, there's another one there. No, they're just dinky ones. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But that bait bag is just hanging like that. Should be through here. Anyway, let's see. Now the race will be to see how quickly I can get the trailer down the ramp and this boat loaded before the tide drops too much. The tide comes and goes really fast here. So time is of the essence to get the boat out while I still have some good ramp to bring my car down. And I need to really, figure stuff out with my mooring sooner rather than later. Maybe I'll be down tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. My wife wants me to go to some big yard sale, so I might end up doing that instead of coming down here. But gosh, I really do need to start to figure stuff out. So okay, I think I'm gonna be fine getting in here with the trailer. That's not bad at all, of course. It's just that it stops abruptly. So it's one of those things. I'll probably just get up here on the bow, bring myself in, bring the line up with me, and then just boogie on down here with the trailer.
Fry 'em up right, a little butter, lemon, what a sight. From the ocean blue to a hot iron pan, we're taking back our waters, doing what we can.